as time goes by with you. As time goes by with you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lottie, I'm a mum of two, and today we're going to be doing a Q&A. So over on my Instagram and Facebook page, I put out there, ask me any questions, and I've screenshotted them all. And yeah, I'm going to go through them and see what the questions are. I haven't looked at any, so I quickly screenshotted and then scrolled through as fast as I could, so I couldn't see any of the questions. There are also a few older questions that I get asked over and over again that I'm also going to be answering on here as well. So let's get started. Okay, first one, top one, got asked quite a bit. Do you miss childminding? I say the same thing every time, even people outside who know me and stuff like that. No, I really don't miss it. I haven't even thought about ever starting it up again, ever thought about, you know, re-changing my dining room back into a playroom. There was just no urge or anything like that I just wanted to do it again. And it's so weird because after I've done it for such a long time and I loved working with my mum and my best friend, I just don't miss it. I feel like that stage of me is gone and I'm ready to start something new. Ella's starting full-time nursery in January, which is crazy. She'll be there 5 days a week. So I'm thinking maybe start a new path, maybe a new career. And yeah, it's got some exciting times ahead really, and I just don't feel like I could ever go back to childminding, especially because my two kids have grown up and you tend to get the little ones and then they grow into the bigger ones. I feel like I've passed that baby stage now. Yeah, I just don't miss it. It's really weird. How did you find, oh, that was from Hayley. How did you find losing the pay of childminding? To be honest, it was a massive cut, it was. But because Ash has such a, well, he has an amazing job, we didn't actually need my salary sort of thing. That was just savings and things like that. So obviously we've got no savings at the minute, but with Ella again going to nursery in January, I can start looking for something that I really want to do rather than just any old job that pops up, and then we can start saving again. But as for the side of are we struggling or is there anything that we need right now? Luckily, no, we are financially safe. Again, Ash has just a really good job that he can support the whole family. My friend says, you know who you are. Your maid of honor was gorgeous. I wonder who that was. Anyway, right, next one. What was the reason you gave up childminding? Asking as I'm one and it's so hard with two boys. There was many reasons. One, it just felt right. We were ready to give it up. Mum had a shop opening with all these crafts, and obviously we were doing them after work, so the length of the day that we were doing stuff just kept dragging on. We were making craft things, our frames, our pebble pictures, everything just then went after the childminding when the kids went home. So we were constantly doing something. Next thing was we lost a lot of children with the new nursery open up local. I think, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I reckon we lost 10 kids in 2 weeks. A few of them were going to primary school anyway, so that wasn't a massive shock, but losing the rest of them, that made our numbers drop way down. To the point where my assistant then was only in so many days a week, Mum was only doing so many days a week, and it was just me on my own for quite a lot of the time. I am quite a social person. I don't like working on my own. I'm gonna sneeze. It didn't come. Yeah, I'm quite a social person, and I didn't like the side of the job where I was working on my own, doing the paperwork on my own and things like that. I like to be around people, and I know that's really weird being a YouTuber because most of this is by myself, editing, uploading, everything like that. It's all by myself, but before, I used to have the comments from you guys and interact with you that way, and that made me feel like we were a family and a community. YouTube, if you're listening, turn my comments back on, please. Yeah, there was just so many different reasons. Ella is obviously growing up as well, so we're not really in the baby stage anymore, and my house just felt like it was full of baby toys that I just needed to get rid of now that she's old enough for them. So yeah, it was just a gradual progression of, we've done that, we're ready to move on, and it just felt right. It was really the right time for us to do it. Heaven Sent Wax. That's a long name squeezed together. I absolutely love watching your videos here and on YouTube. How did you meet Ash? Oh my goodness. Me and Ash met when I was 14. I was intoxicated. This sounds so bad, but I was. We were heading back to my friend's house after being with all my other friends, and we were gonna have a sleepover. And we literally walked down the road, past the shops, and Ash and his friends turned up in his car, pulled over for a chat. We all got talking. My friend knew one of their friends. So yeah, and Ash was like really, really shy. He didn't really say much. Then again, I didn't say much because it was mostly my friend talking to her friend. But it was just so crazy. Like, what point did Ash like want to pull over, or what point did I decide to go down that road? I mean, if that night didn't happen, I might have never met him. It's so crazy that that was the point that our worlds collided, sort of thing. But as soon as he pulled off, I literally face planted the floor. So yeah, that ended my night on a high. But yeah, that's how we met and exchanged numbers, got talking, met up with each other in some parks and things. I mean, I was 14 at the time, so it was all after school and on weekends, and yeah, it just snowballed from there, really. How much do you spend on each child at Christmas? This Christmas is going to be, well, I suppose last Christmas was Ella's official Christmas that she knew what was going on. But this one, she's like been talking about Christmas all year. So I feel like whatever we do this year sets the standards for the years coming ahead. So last year they had a main present each and then a whole sack full of little things. I feel like I want to do the same again. So main presents can like cost up to £70, and then probably even more, probably like 80 or 90 depending on what it is, and then like sack presents are nothing like more than £10, and it just fills the room over there, and I love it. I love looking at it in the morning and going, wow, we've got all of it together. It's everything that they've wanted, and I just love it. Christmas morning is my favourite day of the year. I just absolutely love it. What made you decide no more children? I feel like us having one of each, there is no more surprises. You're never gonna get anything different because we've got one of each. But I've always wanted a girl, and I've said to Ash, no matter how many kids we have, I'm always gonna try for a girl. And as soon as we had Ella, my broodiness left, and I never had the urge to try for another one. I didn't feel like I needed to have another one. Ash was the same. He's always wanted two. And it's just so much easier with two because you've got one each if they start having tantrums. If you have a third one, I don't know what you do. Like, who has the third one? Give Bailey the third one. If you could move abroad, where would you move to? Ooh. See, I always say Florida, but then you hear of all these horror stories of like tornadoes and hurricanes and things, and I don't know if I could cut it out because it's always really, really hot there too. So where'd you go when it's absolutely boiling? Inside all the time? Maybe. I don't know. I think I would move to Florida because I love the thought of being in America, and Florida is obviously like the sunniest. Disney World's there, there's loads to see, it's really touristy. And yeah, I feel like one day we probably would move there, just not in the very, very near future. Would you ever move somewhere else in the country? No, definitely not. The struggle that my mum went through to get everybody down here in Devon, I've been up north. I don't really like it up north. I have now family and friends down here. I wouldn't want to then move away. I mean, I've always thought like, oh, what would it be like to live in London and stuff? But I don't like a lot of people. And I feel like even though we're in a touristy area and it can get really, really busy, when I go outside, it's peaceful, it's quiet. I don't want to live in a city. I don't want to live in the countryside. And I feel like where we are is like such a perfect place. I don't think you could get much better in the UK, to be honest. Is this your forever home? No. No. We've been talking about it for a while now. I mean, what was it? Was it before the wedding? We thought we were going to move house and nothing ever popped up that we liked, and then it got put on hold. Quit childminding, redecorated, and I think we're still thinking we're going to move in the near future. I'm not sure when, and I'm not sure how long it'll take us to save for a new house, but I think we're outgrowing this one now. I feel like everything's just in the way. There's not really much organisation behind it, and there's so much more that I want out of a house that this one just can't ever give us, like a drive and a garage. I mean, I'd prefer one with a smaller back garden, to be honest, because we don't use it that much. When we were doing the childminding, we were out there every day, but now it's my two. They're like out once on the weekend, maybe that. Apart from that, there's not really much point of us having this ginormous garden that we have to keep up with. And then we've got the front garden that we don't do anything with. I just feel like we're ready for something new. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? In a new house. I don't know. I don't really know. 5 years. That's a long time, isn't it? On holiday somewhere. I see myself on holiday. I don't know. I feel like I need to find the right career move for me at the minute. I need to figure out what I want to do, because obviously Ella's starting nursery in January. That's 5 days a week that I could be doing something. I have started to look for different career paths and what I want to be doing next, because I'm doing YouTube and it's fantastic, and I'm doing the craft things with mum, but it's not enough for us to be saving anything. And for 5 days a week, I mean, I only do 2 videos on my channel, and I'd love to do more. I just struggle with the ideas behind it and what to do, and I'm wondering maybe I should go more into weekly vlogs and add loads more weekly vlogs, or even try like half weekly vlogs, like more of a daily vlog type of channel. I don't know, I feel like I need to do more on this channel to get it past what we are at the minute, because we had a massive surge of subscribers this time last year, and it dropped massively when my comments got switched off. I mean, that in itself makes me feel like I need to be doing something more to get back to what it was, and I just don't know what that more is at the minute and where this channel is heading to. I mean, I want to do it more. At the minute I'm thinking of my area, so the area that I'm in has loads and loads of different touristy things, and I'd love to showcase that, not like full on, but to have on my channel, so in the future people can find something about Devon and then search it and there's a review there ready for them. But as for like what type of content I want to make, I think that I want to do more of the daily vlogs and getting to know me a bit more and what my life is up to at the minute, because you only ever see like 10 minutes of a whole week, and I'm ready to up it a bit and see how we go. So maybe I might put it back to 3 videos a week. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you'd like and if you'd be interested in. But I definitely think we need to boost it up a bit. Ugh, so annoying. Camera dies on me every minute. Right, what were we up to? 5 years time. Yeah, I think that I do want to still be a YouTuber. I feel like this is what I was meant to do. I feel I just love making videos. So I feel like I need to make more videos of me. I love watching people doing stuff. So like trying out a new hobby, trying out a new craft. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. I mean, I watched someone make a jigsaw the other day and I was like, this is genius. If I'm watching it, someone else will watch it. So I bought myself a jigsaw. So look out for that video when it comes. The jigsaw hasn't arrived yet, so I don't know when it's going to be. But I just love watching people doing stuff. And I feel like that is what I started YouTube for. Because that's what I used to watch all the time. And yeah, so 5 years time, a megastar on YouTube. Who is harder to look after, Miles or Ella or Ash? Ha ha ha. Ella, 100%. She's me, that's it. She is like a mini me and she knows her attitude and she knows how to make you feel guilty and she knows how to push your buttons and everything like that. So Ella has got into the habit of not listening, and when I say, Ella, it's time to go now, we gotta go, especially at school because there's a box of toys, she will point blank turn around and walk in the other direction to go play with these toys. And I'm like, bye Ella, I'll see you later, I'll come and get you next week. And she'll just keep playing. I'll walk off, I'll go around the corner, she can't see me, I'll wait a good 5-10 minutes and she will not care. She knows I'm gonna come back for her and pick her up, and I'm like, come on, we're going home. She's so cheeky. How has it changed your finances since giving up childminding? Okay, that is pretty much the same question. Will you please film some daily videos? Yes, I will. I will do some daily videos. Okay, I'm glad someone said that, because that means that what I'm thinking and what I want to do with this channel, someone else wants to see too. I mean, my weekly vlogs and my, you know, day in the lives, they never ever have anywhere over 200 views, whereas some of my sit down talking ones, some of my speed cleaning ones, they get way over 1,000. But I feel like that's what I want to do, even though I'm only getting a few hundred views on each of them. What do you miss most about childminding? Okay, apart from the kids, because some of the kids will stick with me forever. They were adorable, I loved them. Some of them were like family, they were here that long. What do I miss? I think I miss the people in my house. And that's really weird to say, but the fact that there was stuff going on, the fact that my mum, my nan, my best friend were here every day. I miss that. I miss that Ella doesn't have a learning diary like Miles does, because he's got one up until his 5th birthday and Ella's only got it onto her 2nd. I miss that she doesn't have the friends that Miles had that then went on to primary school. She has the friends in the nursery, but she doesn't have the friends from her house. I do not miss the paperwork. I could have thrown that out the window many, many times. I miss not having to keep up to date with stuff. Like, I felt very pressured to make sure the learning diaries were done on this date, the tracking was done on this date, the insurance, I can't even remember half the stuff, the borders that went around the room, the photos, you know, everything like that, the risk assessments. It's nice not having a timetable of when that needs to be done and it has to be done today and things like that. But it's very quiet now. And I kind of miss the hustle and bustle of it. Do you miss having a house full of children? Yes and no. I love the fact that I've got my own house back, but I do miss the hustle and bustle of it all. What machine do I use for my crafts? It's called a Cricut Air, I think it's just Air 2. Yeah, Cricut Air 2 I think it is. And you can get them in loads of different colours. Obviously I went for the pink. You can also get the Cricut Maker, which is now like the upgraded next step. I don't really know much about that one, to be honest, but I would highly recommend getting the Cricut. There's so many things that you can do with it. Obviously I'm still on basic level, just cutting out vinyl, but you can engrave, I think. Someone said it might void your warranty, but you can engrave. You can print stickers, you can make cards, do writing on it. It's literally endless. What is your favourite TV series? At the moment, I am gonna say favourite. I loved Brassic or Brasic. I don't know how to say it. It's on Sky One and you can catch up the whole series at the minute. We literally binge watched it. It was so funny. It's got the guy from Misfits on. Love that. Love American Housewife on Watch. Binge watch that any day. Your childminding videos really inspire me. Do you ever think you would start it back up again? P.S. We still use the tap tap box nearly every day. Oh, I love it. Do you ever think you'd go back to it? No, I think I'm ready to move on, try something new. If you ever won a life-changing amount of money, what would you do with it? Holiday to Disney World, at least 2 or 3 weeks over there. Then I would buy a property in Orlando that I could go live in, come back when I want to. Loads of property over here so that we have like financial, you know, what's the word, stability maybe? I don't know. Obviously not work. Put loads of videos on YouTube. It's mostly just holidays. Buy a new house, a house that I really, really love. Yeah, house, holiday, houses. Nothing special. Oh, and a lot of Chinese meals. Oh, I love Chinese. That is all of them. If there is any that I missed off, please email me, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of them, and I can reply to you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like a Q&A in the future, send me some messages down below. And yeah, also give me some ideas of videos, because if I am going to be doing the 3 days a week, I am going to have to, you know, get my act together, get these videos edited and uploaded, and get them going. That's the plan. That is the plan. Let's get this plan in motion. I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.